Alright, hi everybody, it's the Evil King of Anime Versus here with another manga suggestion block, Akame ga Kiru. Or, the other title that is known by is Akame ga Kill. As you're looking at through the pictures, you'll see a few of the characters from this show that are just, oh man, boss. Just completely boss. Now, I've only read a few chapters of this show. This is a manga. It hasn't been turned into an anime yet. I read about 11 chapters. Now, there are a few characters in this show that are just, oh my god. Now, I'm not going to start, I'll start off by telling a few of the characters that I've seen so far from this show, from reading it. Well, you've got, obviously, the main character of this story. It's actually, originally, there were 3 main characters of this story. 3 people. This girl named Sayo, this other kid, unfortunately I forgot his name. Oh wait, let me look it up. Sayo can't even say this guy's name. Iyasu, and the other kid's name is obviously Tatsumi. Now, Tatsumi and these other 2, they leave their village to go into the capital to become famous, heroes. I guess you call them assassins or heroes. But what happens is during his first time there, he's not able to do what he was supposed to, and he ends up being disappointed. And he actually gets involved with this one girl in the beginning chapter, in the first chapter. Oh, by the way, the first chapter is like 88 pages. Just thought I'd let you know. And basically, this girl is telling him, oh, she's going to help him, blah, blah, blah. She takes his money and leaves, and she never comes back. It's just he stole his money from him. Later on in that first chapter, I'm not going to spoil too much for you about this show, but later on he finds out about this group called the Night Raid, after being rescued by this one girl. And he believes that the Night Raid are evil. They're the evil people in this show. Prepare to be very surprised. That's not the truth. Now, later on in the show, I don't want to spoil too much, but I will say that eventually what happens is, at the end of the chapter, Tatsumi joins. Yes, joins the Night Raid. He joins the Night Raid, and, I will spill this one thing, only spoiler, that I will give you in this manga suggestion block for this show. 2 of the main characters die. That's all I'm going to say. And when he finds out, Tatsumi, about this situation at the end of that first chapter, he lets the person who is responsible have it. Now, the other characters, like I said, when he joins the Night Raid, he's part of this Night Raid, and there are other characters in the Night Raid. You've got him, you got this girl named Leone. She's the one who stole his money. It was so funny. It was just crazy. And then you got this other girl, Akame, which I think is a fantastic character. You saw in the beginning clip of this video, you saw that clip of her with the sword. That was awesome. Then you got this other girl named Men. She carries a gun around. You got Rabak, Schwer, Brat, Najinda. There are 2 other characters in the Night Raid, but you don't get them until later. Much, much later. Now, the other thing I must say about this show is the other characters of the Empire. It's like Star Wars kind of thing going on here when it says the Empire. But yeah, it's an empire. It's like, but it's just a sick show. You guys don't know what you're missing. Check out this show. It is sick. Now, I only tell you a few characters that I know of so far, and so far I only know of the general of the army, known as I can't even say her name. It's so hard to say. Estes. It's E-S-D-E-S-E. Idese. Idese. I'll call her that. Idese. She's the general, and she's just as disturbing as everyone else in the Empire. And, she's, she let's just say, she's a She's a masochist. She likes torturing people. Okay. Then there's this other girl we see also that I've known in this show, in this manga, Kiryu. Kiryu. You get her like chapter 987. We're introduced to her, and she's obviously out for revenge. So that we find out what her story is, and I haven't read a lot of it to give you any more details, but I will say there are other characters in here that are sick. Like, the general, she has 3 people at her side. One is named River. The other name of the other guy who's at her side is Daidara. And this other girl at her side as well is Nayanu. Nayayu. And they're known as the 3 beasts. And they're always by her side and do all these things for her. If she commands them to do something, they're going to do it. So it's that kind of feel with it. Any other characters I should let you know about? Let's see. Obviously, the 2 important ones is the Emperor and the Prime Minister. Now, the Emperor is this little kid, and at first it doesn't seem like he's just the Emperor. You could say at some point in this show, in this manga, he is the Prime Minister's puppet. The Prime Minister is this evil demon guy with like 3 horns and shit, and he like controls the empire, I think. He tells the Emperor to do stuff and saying what's going on. And the Prime Minister, as you're reading this show, reading this manga, he likes to eat meat a lot. And it gets kind of pretty crazy. But I will say one thing about the general. She's got a kind of cute side to her. She's sadistic like everyone else is, but she's got a cute, sexy side to her. And I believe later on in the show, you're going to get some interaction between her and Tatsumi. And the only other characters that are really to be mentioned in this, there are one-time characters like Captain Orga, Zank, Numa Saika, and I believe this girl, they don't even call her a girl, it's Spear. You know, those 3 characters, yeah, they die. I might as well just spoil it for you guys. I'm sorry if I pissed some people off there. But yeah, they get, you know, messed up in a big way. Now, this show is pretty boss. And the only other thing I want to mention about this show is there's these items in this show called Tengu, which are weapons that they use to kill people. And each one is different. Akame has a sword that's a Tengu. Leone, she has the blonde chick, you know, the one who took his money, who took Tatsumi's money. She has this ability, this Tengu, where it allows her to become like a beast. You know, she's got claws and shit, and she's got like fangs and stuff. And she's got that. Mien, M-E-I-N, she has a gun that she uses that's like a sniper kind of thing. Rabak, he has these lines that he's able to throw out and is able to trap people and kill people with. And the only other ones I know of that have Tengu in the Night Raid is Brat and Sheer. Sheer, as her name suggests, has shears. Really big scissors that she cuts people with, like to pieces. It's like, oh shit. And Brat, he's got an armor that he uses to kill people with, and it's just pretty interesting. Now, I kind of spoiled myself. One person in the Night Raid does, and I want to tell everyone right up front, people die in this show. This is no fucking joke. People die. It's like, if you're not Tatsumi, you're on the chopping block. And I'm not joking around. You guys read this show. It is sick. Akame ga Kiru. But it's really known Akame ga Kill. And it is just a sick show. Don't be fooled. Don't be fooled by the pretty little girls with the swords and everything. Don't be fooled by this pick of the general. They are cutthroats. cutthroat, cutthroat, cutthroat. This is a crazy ass show. So far, from what I understand, it's 27 chapters. I've only read 11, so you know, that's all I've gone through so far. But so far, I am so hooked on this manga. It is by far one of those shows that I read that I'm like, wow, this is crazy. How, you know, and this is, I believe, I'm not sure if it's the author or the artist, the manga, whether it's the manga artist or it's the manga author, the one who does the story or the one who does the artwork. One of them was the one who did Cosmo Stigma. That threw me off. I was like, what? Holy shit, shnikes. That is unbelievable. Now, I want everyone, go check this show out. Akame ga Kiru, or Kame ga Kill. I mean, you got a character in the show whose name is in the title. So how awesome is that? You know? But, yeah. That's all I really got for you guys. Check the show out. It's very violent, just to put it up forward. Very violent. I would put this in the category of Berserk. Yes, this show belongs in the same category as Berserk. People are probably going to say, Bankai, Evil King of Anime versus you got it too far. But I really mean it. This show is sick. It is by far, it's on the same level of Berserk. I'm sorry, as violence is concerned. Check this show out. And that's all I got for you guys. Check this show out, man. Give it a chance. It's going to rock your world. So this has been the Evil King of Anime versus, a.k.a. Bankai 922. I will see you guys later.